problem with this painting because, as you can see here, this is supposed to replicate smoke and obviously all up here coming out of the train. The
Good
problem
evening, everybody.
painting has got
Let's
a
see
colour
here.
issue because these are the drills for that colour.
I got some funky wood I'm burning here.
I certainly feel reluctant to put them on an area which is supposed to be replicating smoke. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work from the bottom upwards because I've always said that I wanted to try that technique. We may have to swap this out.
With my chat.
I really don't like the idea of this being a blue on what's supposed to be a cloud. We'll have to work on that. But this is the thing. We're not. This is sometimes with paintings you get a color coding issue. But what we're going to do first of all is
this is acting weird on me.
Washi tape on this first.
I think somebody's hacking my
because
my phone.
Put that on here so that we know which way.
Airballs, Jim. Hey, lay away.
Pull this down. You put it on the
Let me scroll on up, see if there's anybody else.
So obviously this is what we call a partial. So these parts here and these parts down here are not drilled. But I'm going to work from the bottom.
Oh, looks like that's all that's here.
As you can see, it's completely shrinks my light bulb there. But we're going to try this and see how we get on. I was thinking of multi-placing, but because of the contour on it, I don't think I can. But we'll see what we can do on there. But yeah, I've never really.
I'm going to try to build up some coals to burn a steak this evening on.
I don't think it certainly feels strange because I tend to go from the top down. But what I thought, I looked at it and I thought this is a great painting.
How come the chat set to 5 minutes? Who did that?
Yeah. I mean,
I can't change the settings from my phone. That's weird. I need to update my phone, but I'm afraid if I update the phone, then I'll get the heart on there. And I can't change all that stuff from the phone.
We've got some spare with them. This comes from the Mike and Sully painting.
If you have hate in your heart, let it out.
Swap it out for that, but yeah, I don't like the idea of that being blue. I mean, all the other colours seem to be spot on.
Hey, Convid.
But it's just that sky for some apparent reason.
Yeah, I need Convid. Yeah, I need Noodle Sylvie to start this fire. Right.
Today, 1 minute it's sunny, the next minute it's cold.
Okay, let me go into my settings and
down here. So,
change that.
As you can see here, I took a photo of it, but let me just see if I can get it. It's quite horrible weather over here at the moment. As you can see, it's big thundercloud, but it keeps going from sunny to shiny. So yeah, we may get a streak of.
Are we still getting an echo?
Normally,
you turkey!
Like that, I have to wait till like 6-7 o'clock before I can film. So
you turkey!
Monday today, I don't have to work, which is results. Yeah.
Go back and set my settings back again.
Yeah, it's I was debating, do I go like, see, because can you see this? This is going to be quite difficult, but I'll try and go with the flow of the sun if we can. Marvelous, it comes out now. Oh, damn it. Bring back the rain. What I'll do is I'll see if I can balance it.
This is kind of some funky wood, so it's not going to burn really hot, but it will make a good bed of coals for me to cook a steak on.
Marvelous in it. The minute I thought it's raining, so I'll get my paint out and start working on it. And then the minute I start to do it, the bloody sun comes back out. Reminds me of that Nick Kershaw song, actually. You know, the one that goes, I won't let the sun go down on me. I won't let the sun go down. So this is obviously some sort of bridge, but...
If she sees me watching Diamond Art, yeah, it's
like £3 for it. So
I'm not paying attention to the video. I can't do it. I can't pay attention to that.
I went in there to get a crest because they have a crest which has got about this. I'm a little bit annoyed because I don't like working with do you see what I mean? Like, it's in a very awkward position, but now that we've started it, we're going to have to go through with it. But What was I saying about the crest? Yeah, so I went in there for this crest because they've got the Harry Potter crest and it's got Slytherin,
I
Hufflepuff,
tell you what,
Ravenclaw, and
let the heat out when
and
you're showing a diamond heart. It is so fitting.
I couldn't find the. I thought I
Hey, there's tampon Tammy.
because I was in a bit of a rush that day, so I just picked up any one that I saw and I thought, oh, lovely, I'll start that when I get in, and then I opened it up to find it wasn't even the crest; it was a train. Now,
This
obviously,
is
at
the
the
dude
moment,
with the gay accent.
and I've changed
Hey,
up
JR.
because I've got like 3 different calendars because normally I get one free through the year from one of the charities that I donate to. And then I saw this Harry Potter one, and as people will know me, I love me Harry Potter. I'm a massive, massive fan of Harry Potter, and
All over Robin's back. That's
pictures,
nasty.
because obviously I was changing it from May. Was the next one on the thing was Robbie Coltrane, who played Albert Dumbledore. He played Hagrid, Rufus Hagrid, and unfortunately,
Good evening, cold and heartless.
from Robbie Coltrane sadly passed away. I think it was earlier this year. Such a great actor, and I thought, oh my god, this is the best. And it really did put a smile on my face because it's one of my favorite characters. So my Hogwarts, I mean, I like them all, but I think for me, it's got to be Hermione, Hagrid, Professor Snape, Professor Dumbledore, Professor McGonagall, Ron, Harry, Aragog. I love Aragog the spider. And you know that one, I can never get her name right, but you know the one that pulls the mandrake out, and she pulls it out, and they start screaming, and they go like that as they pull the plant out.
Moose, what are we watching?
But she works in the greenhouse. I think I did.
And what are we listening to?
I always thought Professor McGonagall was played by Maggie Smith. She's a brilliant actress.
My show? Yeah, I'm the one that screen shared this.
She's been in The Lazy.
Oh my goodness! Better than my regular content, though.
An amazing actor, actress, and yeah, she's just amazing, and she's still acting. So yeah, she's. I don't want to give up.
I don't know. I'm kind of scared.
It's,
it's up to you. It's up to you. It's in your hands. I don't mind either way.
I won't know what it looks like until I play it.
Now I'm kind of scared of what he's going to bring next for me. He'd probably go back to one of my videos and put it on up there. That's where he'd be worse yet. This punky wood would be really good for smoking fish with. That's what I should have done. Maybe that's what I'll do tomorrow evening, because I still got a bunch more of this punky wood over there. Maybe tomorrow evening, when I get done with this here, I'll go inside and get some salmon marinating to smoke. Anybody that makes fun of the fire don't know what they're talking about. This is not supposed to be a white man fire. I'm doing this, burning this punky wood on purpose. Oh, I guess he's ready. Okay. You ready to restart it, Moose? I'm going to go ahead and add it.
Oh, good morning. Happy Monday. Got lots of good sleep. You know, it's a beautiful day. Gonna go and work into the garden, and I'm going to town. Got a little excursion to do. Yep. Should be a lot of fun. This is a bit of an experimental live stream. So
I had to ask, didn't
good
I?
morning. Happy Monday. Oh. Lynn T, well, good morning, sunshine. Oh boy. Good morning, Lynn T. Happy Monday. Weekend's over, and I'm looking forward to today. I'm
This is
picking
a
the last of the
deleted
raspberries.
video.
I picked all the strawberries. But now I'm gonna
Okay.
pick the last of the raspberries, and my figs are ripening. I'm doing well. I'm doing really good, actually, better than I expected for today. Yesterday, I had a little bit of a relapse in my medical condition, so but it sorted out. Well, you love raspberries? Me too. Me too. I freeze them in like 1 pound Ziploc bags, and I kind of press the air out so there's no freezer burn, and then I put them into the freezer right away.
Well, I'm not here to back him,
because sometimes there's bugs and stuff.
so I am going to promote his channel where I'm watching the stream. Y'all, if you want to join this, if you like his content, if you value his information that he's providing, if you think he's right, feel free to subscribe to his channel. It's Food Forest Permaculture. And if somebody wants to grab the link and put it in the chat for him for Food Forest Permaculture, you know,
a lovely, lovely week coming up.
I'm sure he would appreciate it.
All the flowers in the neighborhood. Oh my gosh, everything was blooming earlier in the spring, but now, I mean, all the lilies are out. But then the fruit is fruity.
I mean, hey, let's give credit where credit's due.
Current from Vancouver Island yesterday, but I didn't have my camera with me. But I'm going back, and then I was out walking, and I noticed these black berries that were on this fence, and I thought, oh, berries. I go up to it, it's black cap raspberries. I was just like, nice, that's fabulous. Blessed living. Good morning. Good morning.
Oh, this is on Brad's channel. This isn't Food Forest Permaculture.
Nope. Your hollyhocks are doing great. Mine too. I have black hollyhocks.
No, you posted the wrong channel. You posted Brad's channel.
Leaving them to me. So I watched her. She would just spread them around, the seed, and then wait.
That's another channel, though, that you can maybe check on out.
Always a pleasure. Yeah. And so my
I mean, hey, I believe in sharing the love, guys. I do. I really believe in sharing the love.
Hollyhocks. That's what they're all under the same thing. That's what so over here in the back of the food forest, and I'm waiting. They're getting quite tall, but they don't bloom till like really late in August, extremely late in August. So yeah. I'm kind of enjoying my my Rumble account. There was a couple of issues. It was difficult to learn all this stuff, but what an awesome place.
Did I say it wrong? Did I say to share Brad's channel? I meant Howie's channel. Food Forest Permaculture.
Friends on Rumble. It's amazing. But yeah. I'm going to share it, the Rumble account, with everyone eventually. But right now it's just family and friends and stuff like that locally. So, but eventually I'm just going to put it up when I move. I'm going to be putting videos up there, that kind of thing.
He does have a Rumble account.
Yeah.
I thought at one point he said he did.
See
He
you later.
was psyching us on out, and he doesn't have a Rumble
Cheers,
account.
everyone. Thank you kindly for being here. If you
So
would,
I'm not
subscribe.
sure if he was
Hit that
lying or
button for
joking or
notification
what. I'm
bells.
not going to accuse him of lying, but he might have
Oh,
just been
you're not.
joking there.
Your hollyhocks are doing great, eh? That's awesome. I love hollyhocks. They're really cool. I spread that seed around every time I get the chance.
There you go.
She left me black ones. I don't know why, but she had these really nice brighter colored ones. What are my plans today? Oh, I'm heading out.
Guys, I'm not trashing any of those channels.
I'm going to pick the
You
last
all
of the
can decide
raspberries
for
right after
yourself.
this live stream. I'm just going to go out and pick all my
I'm not here to guide or direct anybody on any of their opinions here.
And yeah, black hollyhocks. Haven't seen them. Sound pretty minor pink. Yeah, that's ones I wanted pink, and there was some other colored ones, red and stuff. But she left me these black hollyhocks.
Hey,
Oh, she was a
Noodles.
sweetheart. She's passed away now. She was a really sweet human being. Yeah. Lots of bugs coming in now. So it was cold for a couple of nights at night, so you leave a window or door open any amount of time and you have bugs. Go away, bugs. Go away, bugs.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah,
I
just,
seen
you
that
know,
I'm on
doing
slow
the
mode.
same old
There's
thing.
nothing I can do about it from my phone. I'd
Foraging
have to
and
be on the
fishing and-
computer to be able to change it.
Kind of gave up hunting, but I'm taking that up again, I think. Yeah, wild game.
Good evening, dog.
I'm going to take it up again this August. Mrs. V went and got her, I don't know, she's getting a firearm certificate, and where she got it, I'm not sure, but I will find out. Take up hunting. So, yeah. But the figs are coming ripe, so I have a lot of different kinds of figs. I'm really watching that. I'm really super watching. You have to mind them. You have to look at them every day. And when they're yellow at where they join the branch, that's and they start to droop. That's the time to pick.
I heard he does have a really good Rumble account.
Excuse me. Welcome. Good to see you. That was an awesome stream.
There we go. Now the slow mode says it's turned off.
What a great human being. I love great human beings. I just do. Yep. How's the chickens? I don't have chickens anymore, but I am looking at some quail. I not for like just. I just.
Now this guy is a real survivalist.
A few here. I'll take some to the next food for.
He's a real survivalist. He knows his stuff, and he lives off the land.
Yeah, and I'm about 9 or 10 days.
So he tells us, I mean, you guys, don't take my word for it, but he tells us he lives off the land and
for a couple of weeks maybe. But I'm going to go see a few people. Yeah, what a great human being.
He could. This guy could teach Noodles a lot.
So right about drinking your water.
Noodles does have a lot to learn.
The part where I put in where I took out all the minerals because I have distilled waters, but I forgot to tell her I also have.
He does have a lot to learn.
But hi Dirty.
And I think it'd be really cool if you
makes the cool
Noodles under his hand. He's a fast learner,
and he's a great guy, dude.
I taught him how to start a fire.
One person from the other person, good or bad.
In his backyard,
not like them, but he loves
under the perfect environment conditions.
Yeah,
and he learned that okay.
Yep. But the raspberries.
I'm late, and you are the father.
yeah. I was busy. I couldn't even go live. I wanted to go live just before the doc, but I didn't.
Yeah, and he has to step around human feces on the sidewalk.
There's enough people snooping around, folks and stuff that no, God, I have to change the phone number and change the maybe the social network. Excuse me.
Yeah, people say that, JR.
Oh,
they do say that. I'm not gonna.
I was making my body sword. That's right. You stacked a bunch of wood. I was impressed. I was like, wow, Mandy gets her own wood.
I don't have no. Believe it or not, I have no hate for this guy or Brad.
You have a wood stove. Yep. I bet you do.
I don't have a whole lot of
pretty cool. I thought they were awesome.
The same views as he has. But that don't mean that I hate him.
Stacking your own wood.
They're his views.
That's awesome. Yeah, you sure do. You do use it. Good on you. That's why your garden looks good. Yeah. So I'll be going by.
Shadow banning is all BS. I heard that.
Second to be going by your place.
I heard that shadow banning was BS.
Driver. I can't drive anymore. But
hey, Bell Pepper, good to see you again.
I'm going on vacation. I have some things to take care of. So.
You're full of Caspians?
We'll go visit family and stuff like that, back east.
Really good for you. Yeah, I like them cast
Nope, I did
deals.
it on my own. I may be small, but I can accomplish anything if determined. You are determined, person, that's for sure. And that's good. That's good. I love it. You did it all on your own. Wow. What kind of wood was it? Was it fir or alder or maple or wood companies? If they're in your local area, if you get on their list, they'll tell you where there's free firewood. Generally, it has to sit for a while. But also, the Nanaimo municipality will, when they cut down trees,
It's a miracle.
they'll tell you where it is. So it's something you can go and do. Yeah, sure is. But I'll be picking huckleberries. I'm stopping at the Horn Lake Caves. I'll be picking huckleberries there because that's my favorite place by the lake there. And then I'll go to Port Alberni. Then I'm coming back to Chase River. Then I'm going up Campbell River, Port Hardy, and then my fishing trips are over. And then I'm going to see family and be with them. So I won't be on YouTube much soon. It's Auntie Mama's Kitchen. Well, hello. Good morning.
Lighting the candle down for them.
I have a few kinds of wood delivered to my driveway by 2 different companies. Oh, cool. You're going to make jam? Yeah, I'm going to make jam, but I'm not doing it right away. I've decided that I'm going to do it later, and jellies and stuff like that. I love Horn Lake. Yeah, me too. Hi, Auntie Mama. Yeah, Auntie Mama's a really cool earthling. I've known her quite a long time now. Yeah. Total family. Yeah. Horn Lake Caves. Have you been spelunking there? I have a couple of times, maybe more than a couple of times. Oh, thank you kindly, Auntie Mama. Thank you kindly.
Yeah, I don't want to get into the hate on this guy. I don't want to insult him. I think people should
I'm gonna shave before I
judge
go
for themselves and stuff. But I don't want to encourage.
I might even have my hair.
I don't want to encourage people to hate on him.
Because I'm going to do a lot of fishing. I want to fish the Tyee Pool in Campbell River. It's hook and release anyway. Where else? I'm stopping in Noose Bay, in Chase River, going to Extension to see all the fruit out there. There was a highway put through an orchard years ago, and it all grew wild. Yeah, there was a coal mine there or something like that. I have been spelunking there. But I learned of my fear of enclosed spaces. I had to leave one of the tours.
Yeah, you got me there, Tammy.
So you're claustrophobic. Well, I won't let that bother me. But if I'm out for a walk with you, then we'll stay above ground. I like walking. I go for a walk every morning.
Do I have to encourage you? Now, speaking of which,
claustrophobia.
Is that your baby there, Iron Dog?
And I had that before. They were putting me inside this MRI, and it would squish me. But then I had a
Hi, black baby.
was hurting. And then
Iron Dog, is that your baby?
MRI burnt the last person.
I heard something about. I heard that it went into your live stream this morning.
Don't tell me that. I said, "Hey, get me the hell out of here!"
And because you're the father,
doing that, yeah, I panicked. And then after that, they tried again with a different machine at the hospital. And
are you saying that you're my son?
So I know what you're talking about.
I'd be proud to call him my grandson.
Don't seem to have a problem with it.
I'm not sure if I'd be proud to call you my son, though, Iron Dog. I mean, shoot, I steam hot dogs better than you.
Yeah.
I learned everything I know about steaming hot dogs. I learned it from Iron Dog.
Thank you, Auntie. I really should do another update. It looks like yeah. I've been shooting up old videos. It pops them up.
Well, that was Noodles' baby, huh? Chili dogs, that sounds good.
Go. No trouble at all. Yeah, do another update there.
Delicious with eggs and onions and salsa.
Very cool. No, there we go. Mm-hmm. Get your hammer ready. Hey, Blind Neil, welcome. Good to see you, Blind Neil. Welcome. My morning's doing very well. I ended up getting a ton of sleep. Uncle Daddy got a late start to our garden, but it's coming right along. Cool. Good to see you there, Blind Neil. I had trouble on Facebook. Someone made a fake profile of my mom and tried to add me as a friend. Yeah, there's a lot of that going on. So
you're the pappy.
Gemma's Journey Grace. Good morning. Well, Gemma, I'm impressed with your channel. I'm very impressed. You did a good job.
Broccoli, cheese, and
Yeah,
ham
you
roll
went
up.
5Ks. It was a milestone, but it was a big thing, and
I'm thinking about running in and grab me a cup of coffee.
oh, you're welcome. You cleaned up that. We all have to clean up our channels from people that are undesirable, that they just don't get coming around bothering people. So anyway,
That's true.
yeah,
He ain't lying. He got rid of me,
ouch.
and that's fine. I respect him
Means
for
you're
that.
done. Mhm,
I'd get rid of me too.
mhm. Yeah, congrats to Gemma. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's awesome, Gemma. What you did there. It's very cool. Yep, sure is. Yep. Love you, sunshine. Always have your back. I protect people I call my family. Yeah, me too. Yeah. Like these friends that I visit that can't get out. And I'm not going to mention names. I have to really be careful now. And they say, "Oh, here comes Papa Howie." And I'm like, "What, Papa Howie? I don't even know you." Were you having problems with trolls too, Gemma? Oh yeah, they've been really attacking her. And I actually went, and the persons that were attacking, I went and watched their channel, and they think it's fun to attack Gemma. And Gemma knows who
Oh
they
man,
are.
remember?
And I almost reported it.
I'm
And I
not even
said,
gonna go into that. That
"You're
was all
doing a
right.
pretty good job."
What's that?
But,
Blonde gal that was on
and
Disney's
had people making
Mickey
comments
Mouse
about
Club or whatever
they're
that
coming from the same bunch. They're
he ended up being battier than a
I said prayers
squirrel.
for them, but they're
Oh
in their own
man, I
little
could
world.
not believe some of the racist stuff that she said. Pissed
But
me
they
off.
definitely came from a channel that Gemma knows, and they all come from the same bunch, and but you know too, Mandy, and that's their life. So, well, it's not my life, so I'm not going to entertain them or have them here on my channel. It's just that not interested in people that pick on someone that's disabled or they have an illness or that's just really creepy stuff. It's like, ew, you pick on disabled people or you
He's
pick on
still real. Yeah, that's right. He could raise them.
really? Goody Tomstead, welcome, welcome, welcome. I was never a person to harm someone, and then that was just terrible, terrible. And I'm glad they're all what's happened to them. And
I'm
it's almost
glad to hear him
say
say
too
now
much.
that,
You
that
can't
he would
say
never
names,
he
but
could
they
never
sure
harm
do.
somebody.
They sure bother folks. Yeah, not my interest at all, and especially heinous to pick on disabled or autistic. That's what they do. That's their thing. And every single one that I banned from here, all go to that channel, and they think it's fun to pick on someone that's in pain. They think it's fun to pick on someone disabled. They pick on autistic people, old people, and that's not what I'm about. That's not what I'm about at all. It's just not. It's not going to happen. Yeah, not on my watch anyway.
Well,
No
I'm not.
siree.
I'm not picking
I'm
on you,
here
hey,
for
or
love.
Howie. I'm trying
I
to
know
give you
it's
some support and
not here for
get
money,
your
love,
channel on out there.
harassment, nothing like that. What we talk about here,
Anybody that's. I mean,
how much do you
go
love
ahead,
your
post
picking
your
your
channel link
website?
again.
How much do you love going
I'm
Facebook?
encouraging
Like
people to.
not all
Hey,
this,
it's worth giving them a try.
the only thing that we have in recourse is check your Google account and check your do good strong numbers on your Google account and report them to YouTube and report them to Google too.
There it is.
Andy, I'm stronger than them. I've proven that time and yes, Gemma's been under attack for a long time from these channels. I'm not going to mention their names, but Gemma knows exactly who they are, and you don't see them in here. So, no, siree, there's a block button for a reason. So, and the
Oh,
people that
shut up,
go
you
there,
hippie fruit
they
picker.
know that them people
Hey,
are
that's
doing
not nice, JR.
picking on disabled people. They know this is happening. And my grandfather would have he would have blew a stack. But in this day and age, you can't. Yes, this is good. Your Google account is. Yes, I have the same thing. Yeah. Just messed up. Yeah, dirty. That's just not a nice thing, dirty. It's just.
I don't know, but seriously,
She's sweet.
I've listened to enough.
That's messed up. How dirty? Well, it's messed up that someone would attack a disabled person or an autistic.
I've listened to enough. It's there's just so much I cannot promote somebody. Anybody that wants to check out his channel though, Food Forest Permaculture, he does some gardening and he creates his own dirt and you might be interested. Some of y'all might be interested in them. It'll take a while for this wood to smolder down low enough where I can get this rack on it to where it will start burning up clean, so I clean it with the heat. I haven't used this rack or anything for a long time because of the fire season that we had. Whatever the flavor, this is really punky wood, Robert. This really punky wood that I've got that I'm using. And, I'm just trying to get it cooked down to a nice bed of coals. And I got some steak that I want to cook on a little bit later. But hey, I want to be right back. I got to grab me a cup of coffee while this floors in. I got to get this all burnt down to where it's at least down this level so I can slide the rack on in there. But I'll be right back. I got to grab a cup of coffee. I do want to point out one thing, guys. I've never hated Brad or Howie. I never have. Um, most of y'all know what happened with me and Steve. You know all that stuff, and I'm just done with him. And I trashed him a lot, no doubt about it. At one point, I even apologized to him about that, but it's all water underneath the bridge now. But Brad and Howie started hating on me, and they started trashing me. They started blocking me, everything else. I mean, they started treating me like shit, which is fine. That's their choice. I never hated through all that. I never hated them over it, but they were being extremely judgmental because I was irritated. I was done with Steve, and I find it quite funny that those guys are now pissed off at Big Steve. They won't talk to him, and they blocked him, and they're still pissed at me. But they finally and the reason why they're mad at Big Steve is for the same reason why I kicked him out. They kicked him out for the same reason that I kicked him on out. But you think they'll ever admit that they were wrong, on Big Steve? I don't think they ever will. Come back, Christy. I don't think they ever will. I mean, but they got rid of Big Steve, and that was the sore subject with them over me. Well, I treated Big Steve bad. Well, look how they've treated Big Steve now. Yeah. I mean, I would think that they owe me an apology, but I'm not expecting one. And if they come around here and started chatting, hey, I'd say they're welcome back on in here. I wouldn't make fun of them or anything else. I'd treat them nicely, but I don't expect they're gonna. They're not going to admit that they were wrong over Big Steve with me. But for everyone, a turkey foot. He's giving us the bird. I like that turkey foot. It just shows weakness. Yep. Where's my cancerous chickens? Oh, they're over out. They're out picking out some more cancerous feed on out in the yard. Yeah, they might be true, Jr. But it's ultimately his choice, and the deal is, Canada is not my problem. The United States is. I don't pay taxes in Canada. I never have paid taxes in Canada. I have paid quite a bit of taxes here in the States. By the way, dog, did you get my reply? I sent you a reply to a comment you left on one of my videos a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you've seen that or not. He loves the moose mouth hugs. You're nasty, Robert. You truly are. I guess that's why we like you so much. You do pay taxes in Canada. They get it in our foreign aid package. Well, that's true, but I can't blame Canadians for that part. I can only blame the fools in Washington, D.C. on that there, JR. I have too, once or twice, Moose. When I traveled through Canada from Alaska. Hey, Rick, where you been? Don't tell me you've been where you had to work late today. I paid for a tour of the completely self-sufficient food forest, but it turned out to be some creepy. I can't see through my screen; it's too dirty. um, Smeagol-looking dude in a bathrobe, smoking a joint, trying to get me to come inside his Moose. Yeah, that's the way I feel too, Jr. I mean, they're their own country. It irks me that we pay so many countries that don't need our aid. I mean, what's up with that? You're sensitive. He keeps calling you his precious. You are precious to him. I really do wish they had listened to reason. I wish they would kind of comprehend like where Rinda was coming from when the whole deal. She didn't turn her back on Steve. She wanted to take a break from him, which is understandable. But then he come unglued. You know, he was welcome into the chat, but she wouldn't let him up on panel because she wanted to just do a soul chat, and he just got extremely belligerent with her and rude and you know, I mean, how Big Steve treated Rinda, that was totally unacceptable. And then based on that, you know, Brad and Howie, from what I understand, I didn't follow that drama that was going on, but from what I've seen, a few posted videos or whatever here and there, they said some pretty nasty things about Rinda, not seeing the whole picture, you know, and that wasn't cool of them. I hope they do come around. Pork sirloin chops, mushrooms, and burgers. Yeah, but Moose, he's going to steam cook it like he did his bacon. By the way, dog, I didn't see you. I got to scroll back there if you left a reply to my comment. Yeah, I'm not seeing back there. Dog, did you see my reply today? You left a comment on one of my videos 2 weeks ago, and I gave you a reply back today. I hope you see it. Robert gave you mushroom stamps. I think Robert gave you more than that. He gave you STD. It was the gift that keeps on giving. Mm. I think that's his name. Oh, brother Rick, that's a good one. You still haven't answered me, dog. Why do you keep on ignoring my question? Yeah, it was a funny one, Moose. It was a good one. I was a little bit slow before that one sunk in, but then I had to chuckle over it. Start dinner. I hope you're not going to steam cook it. When I get it cooked down, burned into some coals, JR, I'm going to cook a steak on it. Maybe two. I got a couple of thin steaks in here I want to cook up. They're pretty thin. Yeah, it's supposed to be a weak fire, noodles. You got message? Okay, cool. 81 degrees. Man, we didn't even get 70 degrees here. Of course, there's lots of smoke. It's punk wood. Don't you know nothing about wood? Jeez. I just listen here, grasshopper. I still got a lot more to teach you about fire. Yeah, well, you know what? You know what, Noodles? I didn't have to go down to the food pantry to pick up food. Like somebody else I know at the end of every month has to go to the food pantry. He did learn. He did learn to start a fire in his backyard. Now I got to teach him how to keep the fire going. He gets the fire going, and then some for some reason just burns on out. It doesn't last. And so I got to teach him. Like this fire has already lasted 4 times as long as any of his fires. Let's see if I can get that to settle down a little bit. See how punky that is? That's why it's burning, not burning hot. I can stab this fork into this punky wood, but it does make a nice. This punky wood makes a really nice, sweet, smoky smell to it too. I'm really liking it. Come on. Ooh, I think I'm going to be able to get the rack on there and let it start burning itself sterile. I haven't used it yet this year. Okay, we'll let that burn for a little while. It'll make the steak stick on it this first time around, but I don't care. Let that burn down and get the fire a little bit cooler. Give me a second, guys. I got a phone call coming in. Okay, I'm back. Yes, that's too hot. Stay inside. Been a smoker here for 3 days. Do you believe in global warming yet, dog? Well, I'm all in favor of global warming. Why should the South get all the nice weather in the winter? They need to share some of that with us. Native American summer now. Yeah, you can't call it Indian summer anymore. That's racist. Need to let the Sonic Burger turn to compost. Okay, take care, JR. So you have the smooth movements. We'll see him in the morning. He'll be saying he was sitting on the John. He says, "Oh, that was a smooth one." Raleigh burgers move faster than Sonic's burgers if you're in a time crunch. Now, what is Crystal's Burgers? I've never even heard of them. Going to Crystal's and a picture show? Well, from the sounds of it, don't stay long in the picture show. Sounds like you wouldn't last long sitting on in there. You miss half the movie. It's like White Castle. Okay. I've only seen one White Castle, and I've never been to a White Castle. You buy a sack full when you're in bed. I can imagine. Hi, Chairman. I think we ate there last summer outside of Lansing. You were up in Michigan, Rick, last summer, and you didn't say hi to Doug? No. He told you to go to hell? Is that where he told you to go see him at? I'd rather go to a mom and pop's hamburger joint, seriously. And the best hamburgers we can get around here, you got to go to a bar. I'm going to go get the steaks. I'll be right back out, guys. Well, I kind of messed up. I thought I set these on out to thaw on out, and I guess I put them back in the freezer. So they're still frozen, but oh well. It is what it is. They're still rock hard. I'll have to thaw them and flip them a little bit. And yeah, it's rock. My meat's rock hard. That's the first in a long time. Let's see here. It might help thaw them out if I put the top on here. What's that, nose? Nope, this ain't for you. Go on. Will it look like chicken when I'm done? I will just have to wait and see, but I doubt if he'll look that good. You know, I'm known for my cremation skills. I mean, there ain't nobody that can cremate as good as me. Come on, flip. Come on. Yep.
You want to taste the dip?
No. Not right now. I gotta get my hand in there and salt this. And I like lots of salt. Was I in Lahaina, Hawaii 2 weeks ago? No, I've been to Lahaina on the island of Maui. I have been there. But that was back in, what was it, around 76 or 78, somewhere around there is when I was there in Lahaina, long time ago. Back when it was all farmland. I think by the time this thing's completely thawed on out, it should be good to go. Looks like everybody left. They said, we ain't going to watch him burn this steak. Oh, I'm sure it does. Even before the fire, I'm sure it looked different. When I was there, they were just starting to develop it, Maui. They were just starting to develop it. Lahaina was just a small whaling village that had one motel and a nice little restaurant there at the whaling village. And they were just putting in some condos. A few condos were on in, but they were developing a big old freeway and what looked to me like a freeway. It's still all dirt, but they was in the process of building this big old roadway and overpasses and but it was all pineapple fields out there. Hey, Sarah, it was all all pineapples back there when I was there. I got to get this side peppered. I better put a little salt on it too, a little bit. Like I said, I like salt. If it had been thawed on out like it was supposed to, I would have rubbed the salt and pepper in. Dole wants their land back? Yeah. It's not even ready. No. And doctor's orders, you can't have any. It's got salt and pepper on it, so you can't have any. Don't need another vet bill like that one, man. That was expensive. Cool enough. That was low sodium salt. Yeah, that's it. I've had my salt levels checked several times. The doctors always have told me, don't worry about my salt levels. They're not dangerous. You watch them on YouTube? Yeah, I can relate, Sarah. Man, I tell you what, Marco Polo is tiring, isn't it? Man, those guys bully me so much over on there on Marco Polo, and I love it. Yeah, it is. It's a really good laugh. It's been a lot of fun on there. When you're old and tired, it's the status quo. Not no room for you to be on my lap, girl. You wouldn't be on my lap because I have steak cooking. Ain't that right, stir fry? Yes, that's it. Now, I did use a flint and a flame to start this fire. I used a flint on my lighter, just like that. Just only one strike. And this is all I used to get it going, no paper. Um, no, Rick, I didn't look closely when I got it. I was told it was marble, but it's not real marble. It's manufactured, and I figured if it was real marble, even with the polished stuff on there, I figured I would be able to burn whatever was on there off to be able to cook on it. But that was my intentions. But whatever the chemicals are in it, whatever's in it, it's embedded deep, and so I can't cook on it. But I should just use it for a cover to you know hold a little bit more smoke and stuff on it in it. I wish it was real marble or real slate or something, but no, it won't. It's pretty durable as far as the heat, but it has something on in it that there's always a slight odor to that on top when it gets too hot. This one's just about done here. Yeah, it adds a great flavor, all right. It's like it almost acts like it has some type of plastics or fiberglass or something like that in it. Not sure what it is, but yeah, there is a big demand for this. This is a fairly new Zippo that I have here. Um, it's maybe 10, 15 years old, something like that. My old Zippo, the one that's brass, I need to fix it. All that's wrong with it is this little hinge part. This pin came on out of it, and I just got to find something to replace that pin. So I'll have the hinge part on it. That's all I need to do with my old one. That's the one that I like the best. But I haven't gotten around to fixing that yet. This fried chicken is looking good and smelling good. Feed me, Seymour. My pappy drinks all my milk. You're lucky, pappy. Unlucky for you, but lucky for pappy. Oh, holding up to switch the malt liquor. It's getting there. Yeah. I'm going to need to grab that, pull it out a little bit later, but not yet. You're only supposed to, hey, Junkyard, dog, you said you was only going to drink 1 or 2 beers on a Saturday night, and that was going to be, or no, yeah, Saturday nights, I think it was. You was only going to drink on Saturday nights, and it was only going to be 1, maybe 2 beers, and that's all you could drink. You're turning into a full-fledged alcoholic, dude. That's not near hot enough for Grizz cooking. Yeah, no, I'm using some funky some funky wood, so it's keeping it a lot cooler. And I think that one's ready. And I'm hungry. And it smells good. Oh yeah. And you see the I can't turn, you know, it's just chuck roast. Great it's not a great cut, but it's just chuck roast. But don't that look good? Oh yeah. And this side here is burning a little bit hotter, so I want to move this over here to let it sear it a little bit better. And oh yeah. How's that doing on the camera? Yeah, you can see enough there. I need to sharpen this knife a little bit. Mmm. Oh yeah, that's good. Even though it's just chuck roast, that's good. You know, the flavor of the smoke in there. Mmm. Mmm. As no noodles would say, mmm. Oh, I'm the best. Noodles, you can't cook like this. Mmm. Mmm. Eat your heart out, noodles. Oh man, I'm the best. Mmm. 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 Oh yeah, hell yeah, I'm gonna eat it. Mmm. 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 What breed of horse is that? Mmm. Oh man, noodles, I'm the best. You only dreamed that you could eat like this. Mmm. Noodles, I built the best cooking fires. I cooked the best steak. I had the best fire pit. Noodles, I'm the best. Mmm. A very nice gray center, yes. Mm. That's basically what it was, is a marble countertop. Mm. But it's an imitation marble. It's not real marble, unfortunately. If it had been real marble, I could have burned the chemicals off of it or whatever's in it. But it's embedded all the way through, so it won't burn out completely. I was going to cook on it, but can't do that. Oh, Sarah, this is so good. Mm. Just look at that, Sarah. Mm. Man, Noodles only wishes he knew how to build a cooking fire like this here and to cook a nice, fine steak like this. Oh, man. On a real fire. And I mean, I got the best fire pit, the best steak, the best firewood, the best everything. Mm. Mm. I got to hurry up and eat this steak so I can pull that other one out before it gets overdone. Does not want to slide out of here. And I ain't grabbing a hold of it. Let's see if I can do it with the knife. A little stronger. What you catching on? There we go. Oh, I got to drink the juices off this plate. Mmm. Ah, even the juices are delicious. Mmm. Look how pretty this is. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. That's a perfect steak. Grilled to perfection on a real fire. On firewood that I grew myself and cut and dried. And it's perfect firewood in a perfect fire in a perfect pit cooking the perfect steak. Yeah, I don't have to worry about floss either. That's because I'm perfect. By the way, Iron Dog, it's not steam cooked. Now, by the way, if y'all want to know how to cook bacon the right way, somebody go ahead and grab Iron Dog's video on how to steam cook bacon. Mmm. This is really good. The smoke flavor from this is so delicious. Yes, the knife is a little bit dull. I do need to sharpen it. Why am I using a knife and a fork? Well, because I ain't got teeth to gnaw off a chunk with. And Rick, I can't give stir fry any. Well, feed I could, but I don't feed in front of stir fry the treats like that. That'd be mean. Oh man. Mm. Oh, delicious. Grilled to perfection. It will do that, Tim. Mm. Mm. Just look at that, man. So good. You think it's going to clean me out tonight? It might, junkyard. It just might. Got a new dog that looks like fajita. Don't tell my secrets, Robert. Oh, it's so good. The only thing that would have made this meal better is if I had a baked potato to go with it.
You want one?
No, because I got to put a potato in about a half hour or 45 minutes before I cook the steak. No, I'm about done, hon.
Anything else you like?
Nope. Unless you want to grab me another cup of coffee.
I will.
Mmm. Mmm.
I brought that home to you
And
today.
see that, hon? Look at that, Noodles. I even have the best wife. Look at that, Noodles. I got the best wife, the best fire pit, the best fire.
But I brought that home to you today.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for me, you wouldn't have it.
Mmm. You're a mighty fine hunter, hon.
Oh, I didn't. You're faithful yesterday.
Mmm. And Pappy only eats eggs and pickles. Mmm. Mmm. It chainsaw for that? Oh, heck no. You take a look at this. That is cooked to perfection. Mm. Cooked to perfection. Look at that. Oh, man. Mmm. And for a chuck roast, it is quite tender. Mmm. Yeah, but the question is, do you ever get any repeat customers there, dog? Mmm. It's making me whinny like a horse, isn't it? No meat, no teeth, and this meat is still falling apart in my mouth. Oh, man, it's so good. Oh, this is good. That's why I'm doing it there, Robert. I guess Noodles didn't stick around because he didn't want to be shown up. Consultation fee is $40. Yeah. Yeah, let's see him eat a steak without teeth. Okay, this last bite, the tip of it was a little bit on the well done, and it's a little bit harder to chew. One bite so far that I would complain about. Still edible, but that bite wasn't cooked to perfection. It was a little bit overdone. Okay, that bite was a little bit better, but still, it's still not there yet. Mm. Okay, now we're back into perfection. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. It's Mr. Redneck, sir. Get it right.
Started to pour it nice, so I better heat it up.
You said it right there. That's fine.
It's a little bit warmer. I already put a whole bunch in it, but I go, oh, it's not very warm.
I'm starting to get full, but it's never as good the second day. I'm gonna make myself. Hey, this is what I got left, guys. That's what I got left. I got to force myself to finish eating it, but I'm getting full. It ends up after it cools down and stuff. It's tougher. This is when it's the best right now. Mm. Just a second, guys. Just a second. I'm surprised I'm not doing a Marco Polo yet. Let's see here. Mm. Oh man, noodles! I cooked the best steak. the best fire, that built the best fire pit, grow the best firewood. Oh man, you don't know what you're missing. It's already done. I don't care what the votes are. I do not care what the votes are. This meat is so tender, it just falls apart in my mouth without any teeth. Mm. Mm. I'm the best noodles. That's all there is to it. I'm the best. You're just going to have to suffer the consequences. This steak right here is proof that I am the best. Toodly doo. Okay, back to our regular programming there. I just had to wish Noodles well wishes. Mm. Oh, it's getting full, Rick. It really is. Sounds like eating pickled pig's feet. Mm. And you analyze for a living. Mm. Mm. That was so good. Mm. I may need some help getting it out by morning. Oh man, I'll tell you what, that was some good steak. I haven't had fire cooked steak for a long time. All summer long, we were in a drought conditions by extreme fire hazards and stuff. Couldn't have no outdoor fires. The only thing we could do is, under certain conditions, we could have a gas grill. Could not use briquettes. Yeah, to me, gas grill is not the same. I mean, I want the smoke flavors to it. Yeah, I can, junkyard. Except for that tabletop is not very clean. Well, I got a bug in my coffee. Fortunately, it's not drinking much. Because I'll be impacted. He's going to help clean me on out. Let's keep on getting in my coffee. Knock that off. I don't want to share my coffee with you. What's up with these bugs? Oh, well, they'll just add flavor to it. There he is again. I thought, oh, well. Just protein in the coffee. I will kill them things. Good night, Moose. When Moose says good night, that means good night. Because if he stays for a second good night, he won't make it to bed. Boy, that was really good, guys. It really was. And I ain't just a come a cow fart neither. It was really good.
No.
Jeez, there's another one in there. Good, he drowned. 3/16 inch fried bologna. I've never had fried bologna. I've heard a lot. You guys always talk about it. And I would like to try fried bologna one of these days. I'm scared, Brown Eye. I'm scared. Take your hands off my shoulders. I think Brown Eye is the guy that gave me a colonoscopy. And he didn't even give me a kiss to remember it by. See here, I have to be focusing this thing back on the fire more. There we go. I've been missing these little fires in the evenings. Even when it was hot out, I wanted to have a fire. gonna need a backhoe to dig me out. Yep. Maybe too damn hot for by fire, but even when it's really hot, I do enjoy just having a little campfire going. I mean, it don't have to be a big one. And I got lots of this punky wood, so this punky wood here doesn't burn real hot like regular camp wood and what you typically burn in your house. This is the punky stuff. It's good for cooking on. It's not any good for burning indoors for a good hot fire to heat up the house because it is so punky. But it does have this punky wood has a nice flavored smoke to it. Medicare Part B. I think tomorrow evening I'm gonna do another one. I got to remember to get the fish on out and get it to marinating overnight. And I might smoke some fish um, tomorrow. Not a large quantity, but I'm probably it'll be smoke cooked. I mean it's not going to be a pure smoking, but I might do some fish tomorrow evening. Yeah, you're not supposed to do. I need another one of these grills. You're not supposed to do fish and beef or chicken. I mean, after I do the fish in here, it takes a while for the fishy smells from the fish, to kind of burn up. Night dog. But it will burn off. I ain't going to worry about it too much. Crystal Gale, 1977. Yeah, I remember that song. Don't it make your brown eyes blue? How long have I been at this? Dang near 2 hours. Are you all ready to call it a night, or do you want me to go a little bit longer? I want to leave it up to you guys because I am going to sit out here by the fire anyway for a spell. Let this burn down a little lower. If anybody wants to stay up and continue chatting a little bit. Throw in the towel. Sounds good to me. Good night, y'all. Have a good one. I'll probably go live tomorrow evening. We'll catch y'all later. Bye, y'all. Come on.